Time for a cup of tea. So what I'm doing is I'm doing different things each day. This one I'm using some Instafire I got. Don't really know if I need it or not. And I'm going to try again with my trusty Waypoint Survival fire steel. It's a Swedish fire steel. But Waypoint Survival is a great channel and I like to support. Anyway, not a lot of luck with this last time, so I switched to the book and it was good. Buck again. Have you noticed anything? People who start fires on the internet with ferro rods pretending to be outdoorists, they use something that I'm not using. Let's get it. Use what's commonly called an accelerant. Let's see how easy it is to make a fire with accelerant. Blop, blop, blop. Anyway, the Instafire is a bust. That did not take a flame and it should have done. So I'm not impressed with it, especially because you're buying it. Wow, let's see if we can be really outdoorsy now. Almost. There we go. Get a Bic. Have lots of Bics. Carry Bics. Nobody ain't got no time for this in a survival situation. Like I say, a lot of videos are faked. They use optimally dried stuff. They wait for the weather, the wind to be absolutely optimal. Speaking of which, I am going to switch this around because I have the wind coming this way and I don't want it on the motor. And this is the time to do it. So the amount of power you get out of this is actually not bad. It keeps this topped up for the whole thing. It's actually pretty much full as it is, but we'll let it go. When the copper coil gets hot enough, the motor turns on. So the fan comes on. Because there's enough heat to generate electricity for the fan, and it'll trickle into the flashlight, and I'm going to put this on. So 1.5 litres of water takes generally about 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, depends on the quantity of the wood, depends on the wind. With the BioStove you have to keep topping it up every 15 to 20 minutes, so it's not like you can just leave it and generate electricity. But it's definitely an advantage. And I'm ready for my cup of tea with my trusty, if not but when, cup. And these, which I got from Mountain Equipment Co-op, these are Cuso tea, organic, powdered instant tea. Not a big fan of tea, but fancy some. So when I come camping or kayaking, I don't take soya milk and I don't take margarine and I don't take oil and I don't take any of that stuff. I go really basic. So hopefully the bannock bread, which I'm going to make tonight, will work out. Smells of tea. See if it looks like tea. It's like coffee. I guess powdered tea. I guess they must freeze dry it. I don't know. We shall see. Excuse me, I'm just having some nuts. Give you maybe some light tamari almonds, baked them up for me. Delicious. I kept them for this. Okay. Probably can't see it, but currently I'm 82% charged. So the flashlight is fully charged, even after last night's experiment with the moon globe, which I was very pleased with. So I'm going to plug it in. And the beauty of this system is you don't have to carry huge amounts of wood. I mean, obviously if you live in a desert without any wood at all, you might be in trouble with this sort of a system, but I would argue you'd be in trouble. Get some dry sticks from the ground. Tend to get different types. I do have the twig breaker, but it's good exercise. Get a few for me. Nice and dry. On a dry day, have a Ziploc bag. Fill it up. It takes hardly any, as you'll see. Every so often, various sizes of wood in. The beauty of this is it burns from the bottom up, so you actually make the fire reverse, so you have the heavy stuff on the top and the light stuff on the bottom. So I'm just giving it a bit of oxygen for a while. Now I'll put this back on. Pretty hot. Obviously by using filtered water, I don't need to boil it for 5 minutes, but I like to boil it. So my cup of tea is ready, but I left it too long. It's scalding, so I have to wait, even though I've added a bit of cold water. And then what I do, generally speaking, if I'm not breaking camp, is I just load it up and let it charge whatever it's charging, and then it just burns itself out to ash powder in about 20 minutes, as you can see. I said there's a ton of fire starting material around here. I had to wander around, I can't actually see any birch, but it's often, paper birch is often there. It was at the other campsite. Actually I think it was red birch, so that's a great fire tinder. What I've got plenty of here is actually pine cones, actually saturated with pine goob, and a lot of the pine trees are really oozing as well. I think mostly because people have been snapping the smaller branches off to get easy fire starting, which is why they rotate these camps on a frequent basis, otherwise they'd just be trashed. And I always collect a bit of garbage wherever I'm going and take it out with me, because I come here for the peace and the quiet and the beauty. Other people come here, I think, to drink and have fun, but anyway. So I'm looking forward to Kitty coming with me next month. That should be fun. Hopefully nothing else is going to go wrong with her family between now and then, and we can get going on it. The Shire, like you say, is looking beautiful, and there's no sign yet that they're actually going to build a new house there for us. So I think Kitty's going to have words with them. It's been a while and quite a little bit over project, but that's what happens with these things. I can't say I'm particularly surprised. So let's see what the Cuso tea, instant powdered tea, is like. Hot. Delicious. Strong tea, black tea flavour. Yeah, I like this. Cool. Cheers. 92%. So it charged it by 10%. if you have the BioLite stove engine fully charged when you leave, you can just fill this type of a phone up. Obviously it won't work for an iPad. Why are you taking an iPad on vacation or bug out? You might. But it's free energy, not that hard to get, and it's easier than using a solar panel. When Kitty comes with me, I'm going to actually bring one of the portable solar panels, because weight and space will be a lot better with a second person in another kayak. My kayak's pretty much full, and I don't like putting too much stuff on the top of the kayak. In terms of what I actually have in the kayak, I'll explain that in another video.